The Aussie dollar is never far from my watch list. And the reason for that is because if you look at the past history, you can see that this pair trends very well and hands out very good profit in a very smooth and linear fashion. Now, if we take price action to this area of consolidation, we can see that price was stuck in this prolonged area of consolidation. So you can see how this support level, which became resistance, and you can see how price has interacted with this level. Okay, there's moments where price has broken above. Remember, support and resistance levels, they're not hard levels. They're more of zonal areas. So, we can expect price to break through or not reach as far and, stay around that area. So we have had a few fake breakouts to the upside, but, in general, price has remained below this resistance level. We've also got a pivot support level here. If we actually look at the length of this consolidation, what we're looking at is June 2013. So if you guys look at the bottom of my screen down here, okay, you can see that the length of this consolidation is June 2013 all the way through to August 2014. Okay, so you're looking at a year and 2 months of consolidation. Now, the longer the consolidation, the bigger the breakout. We had a big move to the downside, and we can see that the pivot support is still holding strong. We then had an indecision bar. Now, this is where a lot of people go wrong. An indecision bar means indecision. A lot of people look at dojis and spinning tops as reversal candlesticks. And what that means is they then try to go against a major trend, especially if there's one being formed at an area of support or an area of resistance. Here, okay, you got it correct. If you'd gone short here, that's fine, you got it correct. But look how wrong you would have been if you started going long here. The next bar, we had a breakout to the downside. Now, once price has broken out of a consolidation area, what we're expecting price to do is then target round numbers. Okay, so on this particular scale, we've got 1.1. Now, look at the support and resistance levels. Look how they interact with round numbers. 1.10, we have a pivot level. We've then got 1. We've got a support level there. We've got 0.90. Okay, it wasn't a major level here, but we can certainly see some kind of pivot support level with 0.90. Okay, so once price is broken below here, we'd expect it to target 0.80, 0.70, and 0.60. And we can see that the trend did exactly that. It's targeted 0.80. After every move, what we expect is price to consolidate or to breathe. Now, we cannot consistently expect price to create lower lows, lower lows. There's going to be periods where price slows down, it goes sideways, it goes against the trend, and this is where a lot of traders struggle. This is where they start going against the major trend by piling in long positions. Okay, now look at the next couple of months. We've literally had indecision. Okay, and this is expected. This is just natural to price action. If we look at past trends, we can see that we've had a trend, indecision, continuation of the trend, flag, breather, pullback, continuation of the trend. So these breather areas are part and parcel of trend structure. And this is where patience comes into play. Patience is a virtue. What we're now looking for is a breakout to the downside. And until we get a breakout to the downside, we really want to hold our positions. If I go to the weekly time frame, we can see that we're trading below the weekly 200 moving average, and we've got the red trend filter in play, suggesting further weakness. All we're going through at the moment is an area of consolidation. What we want is a breakout to the downside. If we go to the daily time frame, we're trading below the daily 200 moving average, and we've got the red trend filter in play. Okay, we've now got a green trend filter in play. What that does, that still is not enough for me to be looking to go long. This is still not telling me that we're in a trend reversal as yet. If we look at this a little bit closer, what we have is an area of resistance and we have an area of support. So price is basically stuck in this consolidation area. We can see that today's bar so far has produced an indecision. It's tried to break through and it's come back down. So this resistance level is currently holding strong. Directly above that, we've got the round number 0.80. So at the moment, the odds are still very much with the major trend. The odds are still with the bears. What we're simply doing is standing aside and waiting for price to dictate a trend continuation. How will we get that? That is when price weakens and breaks and closes below this support level. A break and a close below this support level, and we can expect price to target 0.70. Now, I've had positions running since November. Okay, so when price broke below 0.90, we've 0.90. Then we had this area of consolidation. This is where I got triggered into my first position, and I now got several compounds running. And I've managed to hold these compounds through all of these consolidation areas. So we've had a move, consolidation, move, consolidation. We can see consolidation areas are part and parcel of this trend structure. There is nothing to suggest that I need to be closing my profits and closing my positions and taking profit just as yet. I'm simply waiting, and the odds are still very much with the bears for now. Now, someone's mentioned maybe a double top in the making, a double top here. Yeah, potentially. But for me, this is just consolidation. Okay, but and a double top will only be confirmed when it is confirmed, and a confirmation of the double top is a break and a close of this support level. Okay, so the odds are still very much with the bears. Patience on this one for now. A quick yes, please, that you guys got my analysis on that, because going forward, it's going to be much quicker. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, lots of yeses. Okay, good. All right, fantastic. Okay, lots of yeses coming through. All right, so let's have a look at some of the pairs that I'm currently involved in. Okay, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. So I'll open up the monthly time frame. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, we had a trend to the downside. So this is going back 2012, 2013. Very profitable trend for trend traders. Okay, after every move, there has to be a correction. And that is because of the support level going back to 2005, 2006. And we can see that in recent months, prices weakened back in the direction of the trend. We did have a bounce to the upside, and that's expected because, we do have traders trying to go long at support levels, and that's expected. But look at what's happened. We've had an engulfing candle, price has weakened. If we go to the weekly time frame, we're trading below the weekly 200 moving average, and we've got the red trend filter. And if we go to the daily time frame, we're trading below the daily 200 moving average, and we've got the red trend filter. I got triggered into this trade in around February, around this level here, and you can see that's been quite slow going. But this is part of trading. You can't expect a trend to just shoot in your favor. More often than not, it kind of hangs around the entry level. It may go against me, but that's the whole point of a stop loss. And I tend to have quite wide stop losses. So I allow for price to, consolidate, do what it has to side and waiting for a breakout of this pivot level and a continuation of the downtrend.